Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new haul video. Yeah, it is the corresponding haul video to my last toy hunting video. Yeah, you know, usually when I go to flea markets, then it's like both put together into one, because then I have a little bit of flea market footage and then I come back here and show you the thing. When I'm like really out toy hunting in a specific store or something, I think it's a better flowing way of the video itself to just have the hunt itself in the store or wherever, and when it's like one place where I am, and afterwards the haul. At least I feel it's easier for me to make, and it's maybe also easier to watch. I don't know. And my hauls are usually too long to just put them at the end of the video, so that's why I know it's a second kind of part to it. Yeah, I visited London, actually for Star Wars Celebration. All of those videos you have already seen. I mean, if you were interested, you've watched them. If not, that's okay. But I'm always like, when I am visiting another place, I'm on holiday, and I'm usually doing that for a convention or something like that. I try to like squeeze in something else, toy hunting related in there, and I was surprised that actually none of the stores that I like kind of knew or had already read about in the UK are actually like in London. I mean, I found like some vintage toy stores in London, but they were like just open at the weekends, and I mean, the weekend we were there was the convention, so we couldn't go there, and or they were already like closed. They are not open as a physical location anymore, stuff like that. But like one of the stores that I like had heard about before, it's kind of near London. So if you're visiting London for whatever reason and you want to go to a cool vintage toy store, and also modern, I mean, they have lots of action figures, etc., then I can totally recommend Nerdbase. Yeah, they also have a website. There you go. And we're not there by car, so we just use like normal public transport, and it's easy to go there. Someone already asked me on Instagram if I could like share how to get there via public transport. If you are somewhere in London, you can just like book a ticket, train ticket, just go to the counter and ask the person, hey, I want to go to Bridge. That's in Essex. It's a little bit outside of London, but it won't take a long time to go there. And you will go there via the train style that's called Greater Anglia. We started, for example, in Stratford, and it took us about like not even an hour. Like we had one like stop and had to go to another train, and I think Wickford, but it was easy to go there. And when you are in Bridge, that little town it's very cute. It's very British, and apart from Nerdbase, there's also tons and tons of like antique stores, antique malls, antique centers, small ones, some that are in like, you know, even antique buildings where antique stores are in. It's like, it's a whole other thing. I didn't find anything from there, but everything I bought at Nerdbase you will see here. When you are in Bridge at the train station, you can just walk. There's just one way that you can walk that gets you into the town, it's more like a village, you could say. And then you are already like amidst all of the antique stores, and you just walk past this little lake in a little park, and then you are at Nerdbase. It's like, you can't miss it. So Bridge, Essex, the UK, Nerdbase. So I was not sure if I would find anything there apart from, you know, modern action figures and a couple of vintage action figures like He-Man and, you know, G.I. Joe and stuff like that. And sure, they have lots and lots of that, but they had a couple of details, you know, like cabinets, glass cabinets filled also with, you know, the girly stuff. Otherwise, I would have probably also just picked up, you know, some He-Man figures or I don't know, turtles or like Mighty Max, stuff like that. I also am into that. But when I have the choice between, you know, Polly Pocket and Mighty Max, I'm gonna choose the Polly Pockets. And I think that's the toy line that I picked up the most there. I mean, kind of makes sense, you know, Bluebird Toys, Polly Pocket, that's actually from the UK, that you would find a lot of stuff there. And I had a lot of the compacts that were there. None of that was was really cheap or anything, but like a couple of things I was like, the price is okay, I don't have that, so I want that. Let's start with these two, because yeah, believe it or not, I picked up 2 Polyville playsets. I'm usually more into the compacts than into the, you know, houses, the Polyvilles. But I was really excited to see the like Christmas variant of the ski lodge. And this one I picked up because I've never really seen that. I think it's not a very like a super common one. I didn't realize that it's actually very discolored when I picked it up, but both were like, one of them was like, I think it was £10, that was 15 or like £12, which are like, if you like translate that, if you make the conversion into euro, then it's like, I don't know, 15 euros, 17 euros or something like that. So let's start with this. Yeah, this is the 1993. No, it's not the ski lodge. This is the ski lodge. This is like a variant of it. And this actually has like 2 variants. So there are 3 different ones in the same mold. This is the normal one, by the way, one that I had when I was little. So that's my childhood. I mean, that's my childhood, but I had the ski lodge. And there is the, what is it actually called? Just Holiday Ski Lodge. And this is actually the Musical Holiday Chalet or Musical Cottage, because you can see the difference by this button here. It used to play music. It does not anymore. You can also, I don't know if you can see that, at the top here, when you look into that window, there's a something white behind it, so I guess there's a music box in there. While when you have a normal one, that's empty, there's nothing in there. Here, there's something, I don't know if you can really see that, maybe a bit. Otherwise, it's the exact same mold. I mean, this is not even the correct poly. I don't have any of the original figures. It's also okay if that's like empty. And also the tree is missing, and mine is also missing the tree here. But yeah, it just looks Christmassy, right? It's green and red and white. It even has a little bit more painting here with these little dots here. I'm never sure if this is meant to be like a squirrel or this is just rocks, or I don't know, whatever, but it has the exact same mold, as you can see, just different colors. And the front of the door has this Christmas wreath, which the normal one does not have anything there. And ta-da, you open it up, and the colors inside are obviously also different. So I'm thrilled to have a Christmas variant. I love Christmas. I have one other Christmas Polly Pocket. And apart from, you know, making Christmas photos when it's that time, Christmas toy photos, I also love to display it in my Christmas display then in my little village. And yeah, it still has the same functions. This is one of the bed versions where the top part opens up. You could lay a figure in there. The vanity has, you know, I don't know, toiletry, you know, sink, etc. Here, so it's like a sleeping room. You go down the, it's not even stairs, it's like a, what's it called, a ladder? I don't know what it's called, it doesn't matter. I have just an eating area. This actually is like a rack with a big place where you could actually stick the dog, but I think this place didn't even come with a dog. So this one came with a dog that had a bigger like base to put the figure there. This one actually, especially the musical one, came with figures that were even different in color to that one. So the normal Christmas one had the same figures of Polly and Lulu. This one had Polly and Lulu in different colors, and obviously it had a tree, as I said, and it had a snowman and a reindeer sleigh. So yeah, also other figures than with this one, because this one had a dog included. So 1993, the musical Holiday Chalet or more like the UK Bluebird name was, oh no, that was the UK Bluebird name, but the US Mattel name was Musical College. What without music? And I have no idea if you could like replace the batteries or something. I do not think so, because there's nowhere that you can unscrew, so you will probably destroy it, which I will not do. So I'm happy to have this. Then this one, it's one of the little bit more like later Polyville style houses, because most of them were released in 1993, a couple of them in 1994, like and this is 1995. It's the ice cream parlor. I think I said it right in the toy hunting video, but I'm not that familiar with the Polyville, and also with some of other Polly Pocket. I'm just like, I know of them, but I don't know the details. And when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I think it's discolored a bit, but it's actually very discolored. I just saw that the roof looks very white. Yeah, it's this discolored that it's almost bleached, you know. It has actually a very, very hot pink rooftop. And then these pebbles are also like very, very light. But like the orange actually used to also be pink. And all of the brown used to be purple. Also this yellowish purple, and all of the yellow used to be bright white. So this is how much discolored it is. Also the typical Polly Pocket brick road in the front, I mean, this would be the normal color. It's bleached to the max. So what I will do is trying to retro Brite the parts that are, you know, this pink and purple thingy here, which is brown and orange now. And I will paint the rooftop, I will paint this. So I will try to get it back like on the white. I will probably yes, we'll try to retro Brite. From the inside, you can see actually this orange is not that discolored. It used to be a little bit more salmony orange. It got a little bit stronger, but it was orange. But the inside from the window, I mean from this, can you see here? Purple, brown outside, purple. These are the original colors inside. It's actually a really cute one. So it's like an ice cream shop at the bottom here. Here's the counter. There's so many movable elements. I think this is where you open up the, you know, the fridge thing where the ice cream is in, so you can pull it back and forth. Then goes, and here's all of those stuff, the scoop, laying, etc. Here's the cashier. Then upstairs, there's more like a living room, apartment thingy, I don't know. There's definitely a toilet where the lid opens and closes. This door opens, closes. I don't even know what that is, but it's you can also open it up. Probably something else to put your stuff. I don't know. This chair actually swivels. So, and this is also opening up here. I don't know what this actually is. It's another kitchen, probably. Yeah, it's a kitchen. And the fridge opens. There's so many little movable elements. That's funny. It's really, really cool. And there it is. It also just looks, what's that here? It also just looks cute. So that's why I was like, okay. I'm not hugely into Polyville. I, as I said, prefer the compacts, but this is actually really cute. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, it's really discolored. I have a lot of work to do, but I think I can do it. So wish me luck with that. But even like this, it looks cute. Okay. 2 lockets. Yeah. I always say it in my Polly Pocket videos, I want to focus on getting more lockets. I have almost none of them. I have like 3 or something, because they are so expensive. They are the smallest little playset thingies from Polly Pocket, the extra smallest compacts that are on a string, so you can put it around your neck. So it's like it's a locket. They are so expensive for how little they are, and And I also really like to pick up things in the wild. I mean, it's not like flea market in the wild, but it's like store in the wild, you could say. So I grabbed the 2 lockets that were there. This one, I should probably have not picked up. You saw it in the footage. I was like, nah, it's actually too expensive, etc. It's like empty. This one has the figure inside, and I actually laid it, like put it back. Paid. We went through all of the other like thrift stores, antique stores, etc. And then I was like, we have 1 day left, and I don't need that much money for the last day. You know, my exchanged money, my pounds. I was like, okay, I should probably just go back to Nerd Base and buy some other things that I put back. And then I was like, this or this. I had some of the Jurassic Park things in my hands. I had some He-Man, like I had some Masters of the Universe figures in my hands. Blah. And in the end, I was like, I should just get this one. But we come to this in a second. Let's start with this little locket, which is Little Lulu's Seaside Locket. It's one of the original, like first released lockets from 1991. And so it's not one of the most expensive ones, and not really rare. It's a really common locket. I did not have it, and it is this light blue, almost a little bit like turquoise colored shell compact style. When you open it up, there you have you know, you could put your picture there, like this kind of beige thing you can put down. It's a little bit stuck. I will not change it, but you could put it down and insert your own photo in there. Your photo here. So this is the original like piece that was always in there. And the bottom part shows a little, you know, seaside, as it's called, like a little beach with a towel. And I don't know if it's like the sea or if it's just a lake, I don't know, with a little fish. There's actually a turtle in a cave that can move back and forth, rock side to side, so to say. There's like a starfish and little rocks, and yeah, Lulu is the figure of choice here. We don't get Polly with this, we get Lulu in a red polka dotted bathing suit or little dress, I don't know. And the upstairs here is a little, you know, chair with a book, probably just to relax by the seaside, read a book. It all has like shelves, and it's in good condition. The figure is in really good condition. The hinge is tight. She has both arms, she has her face, and this is the correct figure that goes to it. And I'm so happy to have it. Even the logo is still in okay condition. So the ring outside like is a little bit rubbed off, but the whole logo is okay. So there you go. I should maybe clean this up a little bit at the back here. It says it, Bluebird 1991. So really happy about this one. And I'm still happy about this one. But I have to say I overpaid for this. Because there's one big thing with it that I didn't notice when I bought it, or maybe I noticed it and then I forgot about it because I had put it back anyways. But the lower like insert is missing actually. So the upper part is really beautiful. It has this oriental style chair and mirror. It's a real mirror in there. I mean, real, but as good as you can get. It's actually called the Princess Palace Locket. It's from 1993, so 2 years after they first released a couple of lockets. And you see the bottom part is just gold. That's not correct. There would be another, like, you know, this hinge is broken. Can you see the side? There it is broken off. So there would be more. There would be some fluffy cushions, you know, some like blankets at the bottom, etc. And all just these like golden like molded parts would stick out. And obviously the doll is also missing. It would come with, you know, Princess Polly with a little veil on her head. Some people say it's red hair, but I'm 100% sure as it's kind of an oriental theme. It's a veil that she's wearing. And yeah, so I definitely overpaid for this, but I have it now. I mean, most often I have my lockets and all of my Polly Pocket stuff closed on my shelves, and it's a really, really beautiful one. Those like pure gold ones are usually very thought after, and it comes with a string. The string is in good condition, and you know, the clasp and everything. That's just like, you know, your typical Polly Pocket locket style thing. It says Bluebird 1993 at the back. So I'm still happy with it. I should have probably picked up something else instead of this, but then again my brain was like, yeah, but you say all the time that you want to get more lockets, and then I bought this. Actually, one more thing that's Polly Pocket related. These dangly earrings. Yeah, I said it in the video already. Very creative that they put it on a Pokemon card. I will definitely take it off there, and let's see how I display them. But these are the 1991 seashell dangly earrings. They were released separately, just as a pair of, you know, clip-on earrings. They just have these clips, so you don't need to have pierced ears for that, which makes sense for children. And it probably comes from the same like collection as this one, because, you know, it's you know, with shells and seaside and blah blah blah, starfish, etc. Let's maybe take one off. So yeah, they are not super like tight anymore, but you could probably still wear them. I will not wear them. From the look I would, but not from the rareness and I could just lose them when I would wear them around, so no thanks. But they have this purple shell with a little you know, the Polly Pocket heart logo, you could say. They don't have the PP or Polly Pocket logo, but they have the hearts that go to the Polly Pocket logo. And then they're kind of on a string connected, and then two like little pearls in between, a starfish and a Polly Pocket, or rather, this is probably more Tiny Tina because she's got the pigtails, riding a seahorse. Very cute. What's also really nice is that they are kind of, you know, reversed. So if you, if you would wear them, they are not facing the same side. So they would both look in the same, though in the opposite direction. This one kind of hangs always with the back too. I don't know, that's not that good. But anyways, these little pieces, you know, if you're not just lucky and find them at flea markets, sometimes can cost you the most. But then again, these 1991 earrings are not the most like sought after, the most expensive, or so they are definitely let's say there are like earrings that are more pricey than these. But like having them in front of me, I wanted to pick them up. So yeah, picked up these. I think these were all the Polly Pocket goodies. Let's get to another toy line that I don't have a lot, but here and there I pick up stuff from Rainbow Brite, and I couldn't resist this. This is just a super like easy, you know, not really a toy, but a stationary item, a pencil sharpener. They had a lot of them, and I researched it a little bit because I think I had already seen them before floating around on the internet. I don't know how long ago, but a while ago, a lot of full boxes, you know, cardboard boxes with these Rainbow Brite pencil sharpeners like surfaced, so they are like new old stock or like dead stock, and I think they originated from the UK. That's why you find them most often there. And one of these boxes, these cardboard yellow boxes, had like half, always the ones with red or the ones with yellow in it. And right now, at this very moment, there's even like someone selling one of these full boxes on eBay, also from the UK, I think from Nottingham or somewhere. So I'm pretty sure this originated also in the UK, so it's very appropriate for me to get one while I'm in the UK. It has this like just a normal sticker with a typical Rainbow Brite logo on it. It says Rainbow Brite and it says 83 Hallmark. I mean, that's the company that has the rights for the artwork that, you know, Rainbow Brite used to be greeting cards from Hallmark before the license for toys went to Mattel. But this is from another company. The license here went to a company called Jotasta that I've never heard before, but that's on the boxes of them, made in Hong Kong. And that's all that I could find out. But I just know that it is a UK release, so it's actually just a little figurine of Rainbow Brite herself on this wonderful, colorful, like pencil sharpener. Care Bears. Yeah, I picked up 2 more of the, you know, vinyl posable Care Bears. I do love the Care Bears. I watched Care Bears when I was little, which I did not watch My Little Pony, for example, when I was little. I knew My Little Pony from the toys, but the Care Bears I knew from the TV show and from movies in the, you know, late 80s, early 90s. And I'm not the biggest collector nowadays. Behind me you always see this wonderful, cute Care Bear, but the plushies are just too big for me to collect. So I always gravitate towards these vinyl figures. I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and it will look so good when you have like a whole rainbow of them. They're not too big. They are really sweet sculpts, so the molds are not always the same. They have different faces, they have different arm poses, you know, but they are posable. What I mean by that is, you know, you can move the arms, the head, and also the feet, so you can maybe sit them down, for example. We've got here Funshine Bear, the one with the sun, and we've got Birthday Bear. Each of them actually came with one little accessory that they were holding in their hands. These ones, I don't even remember. I think the Happy Birthday Bear, the Birthday Bear came with a Happy Birthday banner, and the Funshine Bear came with something to catch the sun or something in the hand. I've never seen one of these accessories. They were really dirty, but they came out so nice. They always have this little tuft of hair at the top, so they are brushable, but you know, you cannot really brush that. That's not a lot of hair. I just love them. They're not very expensive, but they're not that easy to come by in Germany. I don't know if they were just not that popular here, or they were not really sold here. I don't know. But whenever I find them online, they're around 10 euro or something, and that's also about what I paid now, like £8 per bear, which I'm fine because I want to have them. I want to collect these posable vinyl Care Bears. So I'm really happy that there were 2 that I did not have. And something that's really funny, someone on Instagram already wrote me like, oh cool, you were there at a nerd base after when I was there, and I left these Care Bears. Apparently there were more, and she said these 2 she already had, or he, I don't know, and kind of felt like bad for leaving them behind, but no, they're in my possession. So that was funny when I read that someone left them and felt bad about them, and now I have them because these are 2 that I did not have. Yeah, Funshine Bear and Birthday Bear. Let's keep it going with the She-Ra stuff. I picked up 2 things from She-Ra. Like one of the dolls, action figures or whatever you want to say to them, and one horse. I was so happy that the pink, normal, like first released Swift Wind was there. That's that one. I love the She-Ra horses a lot. You know, they have the same mold as Barbie horses from the 80s, but they're smaller. And they have these cool accessories, and they go into the Princess of Power toy line, the She-Ra Princess of Power toy line, which is the kind of girl toy equivalent to Masters of the Universe. So it's in that same, like it plays, it's in that same, you know, continuity, the same like world. She-Ra, like Adora, is the sister of He-Man, And but they had their own show, they had their own toy line, but you could still play with them combined. And I usually like don't find stuff like that at my flea markets. I don't know, you just don't find it. So I have picked up stuff online. I have imported stuff from the US, and now I have a couple of things bought in the UK, which kind of gives my collection even more, like buffs it out even more, because I have a lot of the horses already. So this was the last one missing from me from the original first horses. So the 3 first original ones, I have the 3 crystal horses. Now I'm only missing the 2 very rare and expensive royal horses from the last wave. So this is from the first wave, 1984, She-Ra, Princess of Power, Swift Wind. So it is a light pink horse with, you know, this bubblegum pink hair, very good condition. It was really great. So I was like hoping that it isn't like discolored, but it was just super, super dirty. So that came out brilliantly. It has like the saddle with the wings. They are detachable. You can take them off if you want. Same as this, you know, bridle with the unicorn horn. It's like more like a mask, you could say. And yeah, the text of the box, I always love the text from the She-Ra toys. It kind of explains how you could also play with it, because like, when all is well in the world of Etheria, this beautiful creature is Spirit, the lovely pink horse of Princess Adora. When danger threatens, Spirit becomes Swift Wind, She-Ra's magnificent flying unicorn. So yeah, it's essentially an alicorn, you know, unicorn with wings. And the cool thing is, in the cabinet there was also this golden brush, which I'm 100% sure is the original brush to this horse, because this one came with golden brush in this style and a comb. And this is the same style that Barbie brushes used to look in the 80s. You know, 84, so they didn't even bother to make a new mold, but like, yeah, essentially just missing the comb that looks very similar to this brush, and it's complete. And I was like, oh, probably because they had another horse. They had a Storm, so Ketra's horse from the first wave, without the saddle and wings for 15, and I was hoping that this kind of almost complete horse would kind of be just like double or something and not like triple because of those accessories, and it wasn't. It was £30, which I'm like, it's actually a good price. I have picked up one of my other horses for €50, so like, yeah, good price. And then the figure I picked up is Double Trouble, one that always eluded me because she has a very, very funny feature of the face changing. In the way she's very similar to one of the He-Man figures, the character called Many Faces, which also can change the head with different, you know, expressions. And this is the She-Ra equivalent to that. So she has this super, like, this grassy green color all over. She has both of her like fashion pieces on, which is this kind of a cape color thing, which goes underneath her like arms and closes like in the back with a snap button. I don't know if this is meant to be like laying flat. I've seen it stand up in some pictures, like this. Like mine does not want to stand up, it's always laying flat. Obviously she has a lot of hair, not a lot of hair left. She lost a lot of hair, that's what I wanted to say. I think I can manage to put some of my, you know, blonde saran hair that I have, like glue it together and then plug it in. So she has a little bit more hair because this looks a little bit sad. But other than that, she's just missing a brush, I think. She did not come with a weapon because she, like, her feature is this head changing or face changing mechanism. So she has her like cape thing and she has her little skirt. Other than that, like, everything's like painted on. The silver shoes or boots, her like thumb braces here, and yeah, there is this wheel at the back, and when you turn that, then her friendly face can change into an evil face. So she's kind of a double agent. So that's also her like kind of description at the card was like double trouble, the glamorous double agent. So yeah, she has a green crystal in there. You see that? Yeah, there it is. And she has almost like no paint drop. She's in really, really good condition. I mean, yeah, the cape is a little bit frayed at the back, but not too bad. Just her hair. So really happy with this one.
By the way, I already re-haired Double Trouble. It was really easy. I just glued like a strand of hair in there. Probably not the most like sturdy. You shouldn't brush it a lot, but it looks cool. And yeah, I was inspired to take some silly photos with her and My Little Pony.
When I went back, actually, decided to spend a little bit more money there. I just asked for this, because usually sometimes these small accessories are like the most expensive things. But as I had a couple of other things then in my basket, he was like, oh yeah, you can have this for free. So I got Mermista's accessory. Mermista is another one of these figures with a by the way, she's from the first wave, so from 84. Mermista, for example, would be from the second wave, from 86. As the name implies, a mermaid. I don't have that one, but recently at the flea market I found her skirt, which is kind of a mermaid tail, and now I have her like shell at the back, so I'm kind of just missing the figure, so I can get like a naked figure and kind of complete her in one go, but I've not found one yet. Not even online for like normal prices, I don't know, but like, yeah. Her feature would be like water squeezer feature, because you could load this one up with water and then plug it in her back, and there's a little like thing that goes through her, and she would then spray water out of her like kind of a necklace in front of her. So yeah, 2 pieces now for Mermista. Still not the doll, but yeah, I got this for free. So they are really, really cool, really. You can haggle with them, you can ask them for a better price, combine something, and they even give you a little bit for free without even asking. For my friend Michi, for example, she bought something that together came to like 12 pounds, and without asking, he said, yeah, you can have it for 10. So they are really cool. And the whole store is like, it was filled up with people. A lot of people were there. We were there on a Tuesday after Easter, so actually like a normal working day and everything. And so many people were there, like different kind of people, like, you know, the typical collector guys, the you know, gaming guys, I would say, like, I don't know, Hamleys, like girls like us, you know, women like us. So like really, really big store, super friendly. The stuff like the I don't know if we met the owner. I don't know who the owner actually is, but like I can recommend this very much. But it's not even everything that I bought. Because when we went back, yeah, we were grabbing in some of these little boxes, and I found this little Applejack. This is not a vintage figure. This is just from the Cutie Mark crew that I have like almost none of, because I was stupid and did not buy them when they were in stores. They're from 2018, so 2018, 2019, 2020. That's when you found these little blind bag My Little Ponies from the 4th generation actually in stores, and they're actually so damn cute. And I could like, why did not I buy them really when they were in stores? This is a little Applejack, I think from the first series, without the stand, because they actually came with a little stand and with a little, you know, thing to put them in. So Applejack had a little slice of apple pie that you could put her in, and like, yeah, these sculpts are just like, they're just like super, super fun and cute. And for 50p I picked this one up, so for 50 pence. And I don't know if when the video goes up, if I have already given them to my friend, but I picked up a couple of these colorful dinosaurs, because whenever I see them I have to think of my friend Cotton Candy Kittens, who kind of picks them up at flea markets. She kind of collects them, and they were also from this, you know, grab bin of, you know, 50p or like £1 or something like that. All of these little things where also my friend Michi found a couple of smaller goodies. and I just picked out, you know, 4 that I really liked. I cannot really tell you anything about them other than they are just, you know, dinosaur figures, solid rubbery figures in crazy neon colors. So I grabbed the ones that look the coolest, and let's hope she doesn't have exactly these. Some of them have markings, so this one says Ross, so it probably came out of a Ross store. Some others don't have markings, they just say made in China. But they are probably all from, you know, the 90s or late 80s or something like that. Maybe they even produced now and then are sold in... I have literally not really any information about them, but they're cool, and whenever I see them, I have to think of my friend Cotton Candy Kittens. Yeah. Was that everything from the store? Yeah. But that's not everything I want to show you, because actually the next day, when I didn't even have like planned to film anything, we were just going to like have sightseeing in London, and we stumbled upon a couple of stores that I thought were worth showing. For example, the Mart store. After the bit of footage that you saw, Mart is like a company, I'm not too familiar with it. They make these vinyl, or not vinyl, it's more like hard plastic, whatever material it is, like art toys. So they're not really meant to be played with, they're really just to display and to collect. Most of them are like blind bags. And what's a little bit like special is they have their own characters. Yes, they also have licenses, so they have like, I don't know, right now they have a Garfield series, or they have always have some Harry Potter series, or I don't know, they have collaborations with, you know, Sanrio characters or something, but they have their array of own characters that they put into different, you know, styles, into different like themings around their blind bag series. And like, I mean, they are really, really cute. And I was really surprised that my friend Michi also loved them. So even more than maybe I did. But we both picked a couple of them up. And maybe you guessed it, the one I picked up is from, one of them is from this, you know, the romantic ring box sets. So that are a little bit like Polly Pockets inside, haha. That's what drew me to it. Obviously I've opened it up already, you see it, tada. Just wanted to show you the box again. And yeah, the one I got is this light yellow ring box. And ooh, look at that. I mean, oopsie, there's something else in. It's like one accessory that goes to something else. But yeah, here's the ring. You put it in there and it's like a whole little scenery. So it's not really meant to be like a Polly Pocket to take the figure out and play with it. but it has this wonderful like backdrop of this moon and this like spacey theme with these crystals in the back, and it is this little like bat, and this is one of the characters. Let me check, what's it called, Yoki or something? Yes, Yoki. That's the character Yoki. It was not my absolute favorite from this blind bag, but it's one of the cutest ones from this series. So just for a size comparison, this is a old Polly Pocket ring case. So it's bigger. It's like higher and also deeper. So all over it's a little bit bigger, but I mean, come on. It's definitely inspired by that. I mean, it's inspired by normal ring boxes, obviously, but you can see the inspiration from Polly Pocket for sure. Yeah, so I'm really happy. I don't think that I will collect those, but when I see the store, like a physical store in front of me, and I'm not buying any of them, I would be kind of stupid, right? So this is the one from the Romantic Ring Box series that I got. And then I picked up one from this Animal Tea Party series, which only features the character of Pookie, which I think is my favorite of the characters. It has this little, you know, triangle nose. And in this series, there were all of these different ones that are like, you know, a little bit Alice in Wonderland themed. But all of them are different animals, and they have all a little cup. That's why I have the cup here. That's the cup that goes to it. And this was like my favorite series of the ones there. I think this character is, I don't know, it's for me, it's the cutest. I was hoping for one of the super pastel ones, like the giraffe or the duck, or I don't even know what this is, the bear. But I got another one that's equally cute. It's just a little bit too much black in it for my taste, but I got the peacock one. Isn't that adorable? And they are really, really high quality. The company is, I think, from China, so Beijing, that's what it says. And I have seen pictures online of them. There are people who are doing tremendous like toy photography with them. And I have seen people unbox the Harry Potter ones, or I think for a while they had a My Little Pony license and did a couple of G4 pony characters, etc. So Pop Mart is really big, you could say. I think in Europe they have another store in France, someone told me. But other than that, I think France and London, so in Paris and London, are probably the only European stores. You can get it online, obviously. In Japan, for example, they have stores, and they're probably in other like Asian countries, obviously, in Korea and in China, etc. In the US, they also have stores. I did not really research where. But yeah, this little cup here, there is a little plug. It doesn't really hold up that well, so I will probably put a little drop of, you know, glue in it, because it always, I don't want to lose it. But yeah, this is the peacock one. I mean, what is the name exactly? Peafowl Baby. So yeah. So that was exciting to find out something completely new that I have not dipped my toes in before. So couldn't resist. We both couldn't resist. Michi got one from, or two, from this Traveling Around the World series with this little bat. So the Pookie, not Pookie's that one, Yoki. So these are also like extremely cute. So it turns out like this little bat is Michi's favorite character, and my favorite character is this Pookie. Let's see if my friend Michi gets more into collecting that, because she has already researched, because she will be in Japan in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something, and she has already researched like, oh, where are the stores? Oh, it's actually in Harajuku, oh, it's in Shibuya, blah blah blah. So like she will probably go there and buy more, I guess.
Yeah, and then we also came across some other cute stores. I don't even know what that was, but this store had a wall full of these patches. You saw some G1 and G2 My Little Pony, and just very cute, even some G4. They were pretty expensive, so like I know you can get them for cheap directly from China. I just wanted to film it. But we also came across a really, really big toy store, which is this one, Hamleys. Very well known, not directly Oxford Street, but one of the streets right in the center. And it looks cool, lots of like levels, really fun displays like this Optimus Prime, and a lot of toy lines represented. But to be quite honest, I was not that impressed with the like array and the like assortment they had. I mean, here we've got some Harry Potter, like probably Noble Collection collectibles, typical for London, yeah. Huge assortment of Loungefly bags. Yeah, nice to see. Then we came to the dolls. Not a lot of LOL OMG, to be quite honest. The Barbie displays looked amazing, but the dolls they sold were not that amazing. They did not have a lot of new Barbies. Here we can see a couple of collector dolls, but all of them look very boring. Looked very nice. Like, I don't know what this like screen is. It looks like it's something that you can do something with it. And these display areas are really nicely done, but they don't even show the newest dolls. For example, these Barbie extras here, they are not one of the newest wave, by far not. And the ones in the displays, you also could not buy. So if you would say, oh, I want this bunny cutie reveal, I mean, that's not for sale anymore. It was kind of a little bit strange. So the ones on display you couldn't get, and yeah, whatever. Monster High, already said it in the video. Nice to see them, at least. Also, the selection was not that big. And I was especially bummed, like, how small the Rainbow High selection was. Like, they just had this one doll, this one boy doll. Crazy. They had Bratz, some of the new reproductions, etc., but also really small selections. So in terms of girls' toys, don't even start with My Little Pony.
Yeah, and then we also had the idea to just visit the Disney store, because there's not a lot of physical Disney stores left in the world, but London has one.
Oh, look at this extremely cute Sakura collection, I guess. Winnie the Pooh and Chip and Dale, all in soft pink colors. Mickey ears, pins. Yeah, I was in heaven. Like, this year I'm not going to be in a Disney park, so I mean, just gotta look at this stuff. Not gonna pick up ears or things, because that's like more like what I would buy if I would be there, or to be honest, I make my ears actually myself when I go to the parks. But pins, yeah, I was so happy to see a lot of pins there, because that's like the only way I can pick up like really pins when I'm not in a Disney park, at least there, like this giant Toy Story pin. Yeah, I was really, really considering it. Like, mostly they had obviously the open editions. Up there, I don't know if you can see that there. This is actually from Disney World, like a Figment pin, and I have a little like Figment collection. I really like those ear pins. They have like these different sets. I was really considering, I wanted to pick up at least one pin. And then we found the Disney Illy dolls, which I had obviously never seen like in person before. I mean, you can get them at Shop Disney online, but as there's no physical Disney store anywhere and they're not sold in like normal toy stores, I'd never seen them. They are essentially Disney bounding dolls, you could say. They are not meant to be the characters, like the Disney princesses directly, but more like someone visiting the Disney park and wearing an outfit inspired by a character, with including, Mickey ears. The only like downside to me is that most of the outfits are really casual and not really, to me, they don't speak like the character sometimes. It's not really recognizable. They have also fashion packs, and as they are like the same size as, a Barbie or these type of dolls, you could put those fashions on Barbie. The dolls itself look really good. They are really cute. So I was just happy to see them in person. You know, some of the packs, the fashion packs are really cute, like this one from Snow White. For example, this Pocahontas one at least really speaks Pocahontas to me. Some of them are just like, I don't even know what this is inspired, like this blonde doll there. Is that Jasmine? I don't see any Jasmine in that. So if I would do a Jasmine Disney bound, that would look different. Yeah. But I know the doll collectors community, they're pretty happy with them. They mix and match them with, you know, put the fashions on Barbie or put the fashions on Disney princess dolls. The dolls itself have quite good articulation, not super good, but like, I mean, not Barbie made to move level, but still pretty good. They have interesting like insert eyes, so more like rainbow high in that way. Hair quality, I think, is not the best. Yeah, and here I also had a look at the normal, you know, princess and Disney character dolls, the ones from or just sold in the Disney stores or online or in the parks. It's the same dolls, you know, the ones in the cardboard boxes. The one in the open boxes there, these are the new Mattel Disney dolls. So the license went back from Hasbro to Mattel, and they are producing now the next to the Disney store ones, also the official ones. But quality-wise, I mean the Disney store ones. So these look better because they have, you know, they have fabric outfits and not sculpted on outfits. It's not really my area of collecting, but I like to have a look at it. And I mean, Toy Story, hello. I love to see all of them like on the shelves. There's still a couple of them that one day I will pick up, a Rex or a Bullseye. I just love Toy Story so much. These bags also go into the Disney Illy collection, I think. Yeah, and fashions, like for me, not for dolls. Yeah, Disney never like disappoints me. They like, I don't know, I could always pick up some Disney fashions. They had a lot of Spirit jerseys, and yeah, I was good. I did not pick up any because I would just pick up Spirit jerseys when I would be in the parks. But this one that had a matching Loungefly backpack with this wonderful pattern and the ears. Ooh, yeah, that one looked good. This collection, I don't know if that was for the Disney World 50th or I don't know. They also had these like silver pins, but the Spirit jerseys, that's actually Disneyland. I don't know what collection that goes into, but so cute, such cute colors. I just love it. But I mean, as I said, I have a lot of Spirit jerseys and I like to pick them up when I'm in the parks and not just on a trip to the UK. Such cute, like silver and purple that looked so good together. The matching plushies and I don't know. It would look good as a huge centerpiece if you have a huge Disney collection, I guess. The castle. And yeah, they had both. They had Disneyland Spirit jersey and Walt Disney World Spirit jersey. Just no Disneyland Paris stuff, which would make more sense, you would think, because it's like closer. It's like we are in Europe, but no. Yeah, these, what were they called? Munchlings or something? They smelled like they're sweet, especially that mini one that smelled very strong like strawberry. Exactly like Lotso.
And as I did not have a lot of money left, I just picked up one pin, which like I could have picked up 3 because there was one Figment pin I was really into, one big Toy Story pin, and then this limited release Happy Easter Toy Story pin. And I decided for that one because, you know, it was Easter when we were there. I mean, it was 2 days after Easter at that moment, but like we were in London for Easter, like over Easter, and so I decided for that one. It's also a very cute color. It's Ducky and Bunny from the Toy Story 4 movie, and yeah, it says Happy Easter. These ears are actually a rubbery element. I mean, I could take it out. You can see it better. This is a rubbery element. This is like a pin-on-pin element, so it's also a cool one, and it has super cute colors. I was even like tempted to leave it on the back card, but I will put it like in my like Toy Story eater bag. Somewhere I will find a place for it. So I think now that's everything. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the whole video of like the corresponding other videos and the little bit of footage that I shot the second day when we were actually just like sightseeing in London. I had not really planned any video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff, so like why not just click this like subscribe button. That just means that you will always just see in your YouTube timeline and your YouTube feed when I upload a new video. When you open the YouTube app and you go to like your abos, your subscriptions, my videos will be there. It's easier to find my channel. Then it doesn't cost any money. It's just good for you. It's easier for you. And nobody will judge you if you are subscribed to this or that channel or something, because I've noticed that a lot of people just watch YouTube and are not even like logged into something, are not subscribed to anything. It's so easy and it's so convenient. You don't have to search for that channel. Just subscribe and you will find my channel immediately. And if you even hit this notification bell, then you will also get like a push notification like exactly when my video goes up. So that's even easier. And you can, by the way, if you're not logged in or anything, you can still also comment. You don't have to have like a YouTube like channel or anything to be able to comment on people's videos. It just makes me happy when I see you kind of trying to interact with me, trying to tell me anything, that you like my videos, or you know anything else about these toys, or you have your own story with one of these toys. Like, I love to read them. I try to answer all of them. Sometimes I'm not getting around to it, but I give my best. And yeah, just give it a like if you don't want to do any of the other, because that also helps my channel. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!